Hello and welcome to this lesson. So we're gonna be doing some more advanced um lecture today. The first two videos I've sent you have not actually just we have not actually delved into the main of HTML. So today I just want to show you some beginner layouts that you every that you need for HTML and everything. We're taking HTML first, and of course we'll actually interchange it with CSS because they go hand in hand, before we go on and everything. But for now, I just want to explain this layout you see here because it's the main structure of every HTML website, or more like HTML web page, since it's just a single page. Now here it says intro, second lesson, HTML layouts and tags. So because the main stuff of this lesson is just to show you introduction to tags, something like that. So the last one I told you HTML means hypertext markup language, and another way to just talk about it is that it's a markup language that uses tags to build its layout, to build the structure and build the web page, something like that. So tags, TAGS here. Now when it comes to HTML, you want to design any sort of web page, the first thing you have to do is something like this, what you just see on CodePen right now. Definitely this is the simple form, and when you just try to build some more complex structure, you have to do it like other advanced stuff, add a lot of stuff. But right now we're just going to be explaining what all these are, and in the next video I'm going to send you, I'll actually go in depth in some of these same tags you see here. So by tags, I'm referring to all these things: title, head, body, PUL, and everything like that. Those are called tags. They are what makes up a web page and build everything. So the first thing we see on this line is this thing here, right? Something, it's well, let me just call it doc type declaration. What this means is that last video, I guess to the previous one, I told you that HTML has actually had different versions. It's kept on advancing, or more like improving, adding some more advanced tags to make up for the changing times or something like that, to do more advanced stuff on the website. Like before, there wasn't stuff like video or image tag, and then later on it's kept on. So what this doc type HTML means here is that I'm pretty much telling any web browser that tries to interpret these documents that, okay, right now I'm trying to code with HTML5. That's the latest version of HTML. So by saying that, by just keeping that doc type, you see the DOC type HTML, I'm telling any web browser interprets HTML. So I'm telling the web browser that, okay, interpret every single code in this document as with HTML5. So when it sees a video tag or an iframe or header, you will understand that, okay, yeah, this is HTML5. That's what that means. Now the second line here is more like, it's just HTML language. Okay, this lang, it means language, short form of it, and then into you can see into double quote, right, en. What this means is that every HTML document must start with this first tag, and this first tag is the HTML tag. That's what it just means. Every single must be enclosed. Let me use that word, enclosed. In that, you can decide to even leave this one. You don't even really need this one. Most people don't even keep it anymore, but it's just more like an official way for when you're teaching someone, okay, yeah, they should know this and know that in case they want to use it. But this HTML is the most important. Every single, it just shows that, okay, this is an HTML document. If you don't keep it, yeah, and just start from head, it will be able to interpret it that, okay, yeah, this is an HTML document, but you have to keep this. So that's just the HTML tag, and it's signifying here as language to English. Keeping en means English. Keeping something like I'm not quite sure about other language, but maybe Spanish should be maybe SP or something. I'm not quite sure, but by keeping that, is going to just translate the stuff into that. So we are picking it one by one. I told you HTML is just a required tag for the web browser to interpret, okay, yeah, this is an HTML document, you have to keep it. That's why mine is over here, HTML lang English. So the next one is head. You can see head is just into the tag, and just note that almost every tag in HTML has an opening tag and a closing or ending tag. Here for this head, I have my opening, this is it here, and then my closing, this is it here, so that's just it. But also this HTML, it has the closing tag, at the it's bottom. I just need to scroll down here and it actually don't say. But yeah, so tags like this doc type, they don't have, they're just single like that. But over time you get used to it, and just know that pretty much 90% of audio tags, because there are a lot of tags, they have opening and closing tag. Then a few of them, some specific ones don't, they just come with just an opening tag, or rather let's just say one tag. Since there is no closing, we can now say, okay, there's an opening tag, let's just say just one tag without closing or opening specific. Yeah, so we have head here, and I'll just try to explain this head in a very easy way. The contents that go into the head tag are those items that would not be displayed on a particular web page. So the head tag contains some, let's call it meta information. Meta information, well, that's the name it has been given, but it just refers to stuff that won't be displayed on the web page. So when you go on and search a specific term, you go onto the website and visit that to just read some article or something, all the stuff you see, all the content you see on that page are all contained inside the body tag. So you can't see, viewers, or users cannot see anything inside the head tag. The only thing they might be able to see is what goes into the title tag. And this title tag is more like, okay, so when you try to search a term on Google now, and you see the text displayed that, okay, that tries to tell you, okay, this is exactly what you want to look for, you want to find and read or something. That text you see is that's what they kept for the title tag. So title tag is not displayed directly inside the web page when you click on that website, but it is that search term you see displayed, the search result rather. They are all the title content for different websites. So that's why we have head and title here. But there are other tags that actually go into the head tags, not just title. There are different other ones, but for now I just think that title is the easiest and the one you should just know, because it's quite important. You need title for every single thing. But yeah, so head, title. Head tag contains information that you don't have to see, you don't have to see at all, just some specific that builds. It does a lot. When you get into full-time web development and stuff, you will see that this head is quite important. You can link to other website, get some library to use on your website to perform some actions and stuff. Everything like that goes into the head. Now we come off to the body. I told you already that body contains what you can see directly inside the web page. So that's what body does, and nothing special about it. We just know that it encloses all the seeable items or elements, something like that. That's what body does. Now this line 7, right? You see this P, and then you can see naturally, you can just see that all of them are come in pairs, opening and closing, every single one of them. We haven't yet gone into all those they call it self-closing tags, all those tags that don't have a specific ending tag, but we haven't gone into that. But for now, this P you see here is called the paragraph tag. Is what you use to create a new paragraph. You want to start a paragraph just like you're writing a letter or something, just normal, you're writing a note and stuff. In HTML, you're coding and you want a new paragraph, you use the P tag for that. And of course, we haven't gone into styling and everything. If not, you just find out that there are a lot of some edits that you have to do to that P tag to make it look this way and all that. But just now, P means paragraph tag. Now the next one, this one is more diverse, or should I say diverse, advanced, but I'm just going to explain it now. So what it is, the UL tag. So like such, UL tag, it has opening and closing, like you can see over here, opening and closing. No, so the UL tag, the full meaning of that is called unordered lists. So it is the tag that is used to create lists. Okay, you want to list some items out on the web page and you need something to do that for you. You can use the UL tag. It is referred to as unordered list or listing, whatever it is. So why unordered? It means straightforward. We have something also called OL, and that one means ordered list. So you can see the difference now. So the difference between these two stuff, if you can notice now, because now I've started writing inside the body, and then you can see that they are displayed here, because I told you that the body only the web page renders only elements into the body, and you can see them here. So you can just see that everything now, body, we are seeing them and everything. So we have p tag. It just started here, somewhere here, that's a p tag. Now we have UL, like I told you, on ordered list. And now for you to just create an unordered list, you can just keep this UL tag, but that doesn't create any list. You have to keep the list, the items themselves, and they go into what's called the list tag, LI. Now all these things might just seem like much, and we haven't actually covered half of it or so, but the truth is just that when you keep on using them, when you keep on just writing them down in maybe projects or just some simple practice, and just maybe creating a web page and whatever, this stuff will just stick, and everything will just seems to be so easy for you. But don't just worry about that, because it might just seem, I don't know quite, but also when I was learning it at first, everything UL, LI, there's OL, there's title and stuff like that, but before you just know the use of each and every one of them, and they will just come off quite easy for you. So now we have this UL tag, right? And I told you, okay, now this is the list, and you can see item 1, item 2, they both went into the list tag, and then now you can see it displayed. So also here we started with the paragraph tag to enclose the OL, which is called unknown or long term, or for it is unordered list, ordered. And then as always, you have to keep in the list tag for you to start listing what you want to go into your ordered list. So now we have item 1 ordered, and item 2, this should also be ordered. I don't know why I kept unordered there, but OL is also now, as you can see now, the difference between these two is that UL, which is unordered, you can see this thing here, these two black dots, and then for this OL you can see this is 1 and 2. So you can just get the difference of which is unordered will just list it in no particular labeling, or like a specific or a generic labeling or something like that. Then this would actually list it with stuff that are in ascending or descending, or that something that is tangible or whatever. I'm just trying to give you that terms that just try to differentiate between those two terms, and just try to tell you okay, the main difference between them. Now this other tag, as you can see, that's not just the everything I just said is not the end of it. There's still some other things about it. Let's just say things about it that we'll actually be looking at later in the next video. I think I'm just going to be giving you that, and I'll show you how to make this ordered list, what appears here. Okay, now we're using 1, 2. You can use letters, you can use Roman numerals. I'll show you how to do that in the next video. And also for this unordered list, you can also, now we're using something like just a dot. You can also use circle, you can use square, stuff like that. I'm going to show it in the next video. So that's pretty much it. Now you can just see that we have our ending tag for HTML here, and it has to be the last thing displayed. We also have our body tag. Every single thing goes into the body. So now we have all these, all these ones here. Let me try and just, I don't know, okay. So we pretty much have all these, from p tag, everything contained inside the body, and that's what is actually displayed here. For example, my first web page that went into title is not displayed because title doesn't appear directly in the rendered page. It appears up. You can see it. Don't worry, we'll try to visit all this in the next video, but I just wanted to touch on lists. Okay, we talked about lists, pretty much layouts, the main simple beginner layouts of how an HTML document should appear, and that's what we actually did today. So you have the first one, doc type HTML. That's the declaration to tell the web browser that's trying to render or trying to there's a word I want to use, that's trying to compile. I don't want to use compile, let's just say render, trying to render the document. Okay, yeah, this is HTML5 version, so please render it like that or something. And then the required HTML opening and closing tag, which ends here, that you must keep. And then the next one, which is the head tag, and I told you how a tag items inside the head tag doesn't appear directly in the body or in the web page here and here. So that mostly is meta information that goes into the head tag, and things like title are contained in the head tag. And in the next video you actually see a few more of them that can actually go into the head tag. And then we said our body is the main container of everything you want to appear on the web page. You add everything up in the body. And then I showed you how paragraph tag, which is denoted as P, unordered lists, which is UL, list item must unordered and ordered must always have the list item for you to actually showcase what you're trying to list. And then that P I kept. Okay, now you can see that, observe that UL is going into P here. It's not necessary, I just kept it, just trying to introduce it to P along with UL. But you can keep your UL alone, everything goes fine. You can also keep your P alone, everything goes fine. But of course you can't keep your list like that, it won't really render well. You have to keep it, you can't just choose the one you want. You want it unordered or order, and then you keep it inside and close into that. We also talked about the opening and closing tag, and how 90% of HTML tags have opening and closing. They come in pairs and everything, but a specific few of them just doesn't have two tags, and they are called self-closing tags. They don't have an opening tag and they don't have a closing tag. So we talked about that too. And lastly, more like introduction to HTML beginner layouts and beginner tags. So thanks for watching. But yeah, that's just the video I compiled for today. And in the next one we'll actually be going deeper into these specific tags that were covered in this lecture. I will teach you more on them in the next video, like how to separate between what you want to appear in the this part here, and just try and change if it's one or a letter and stuff like that. We'll just look at everything else in the next video. So see you